Hello, BTS lovers. Is BTS facing bigger internal problems than just distance and time? Rumors, loss, and uncertainty now surround two of its members, Jungkook and Taehyung, who are serving military service in different divisions. While the public debates the future of this global group, the two idols must navigate deep personal challenges. Is this a sign that their relationship is being put to the test, or is it a moment that deepens their friendship and commitment to BTS? Jungkook, the golden meanie of BTS, is currently serving in Division 5, where he is known as a dedicated soldier and cheerful friend. However, recently, the atmosphere around Jungkook changed. Rumors spread that he might be transferred to another division. What is the reason behind this issue? Some reports suggest that there are internal incidents that have not yet been revealed, while others speculate that this move has to do with tactical decisions on the part of the military. When the news first surfaced, Jungkook's division colleagues began to notice a change in his attitude. He becomes more reserved, spends more time alone after his duty hours are over, and is rarely seen joking as usual. Is it because of the rumors that keep haunting him, or is there something bigger that he is thinking about? Despite this, Jungkook still showed exceptional professionalism in carrying out his duties. One of the soldiers from the 5th Division revealed that although he looks more introspective these days, Jungkook's work spirit remains unwavering. He was an inspiring figure, even in difficult situations, the soldier said. But is that dedication enough to cover the burden he feels? On the other hand, Taehyung faces a different emotional test in Division 2. His beloved dog, Yeontan, has reportedly died. The news was first shared via his personal social media, which was soon flooded with condolences from ARMY around the world. Taehyung is known to be very close to Yeontan, who has been an important part of his life even before he debuted with BTS. This loss feels like the loss of a family member to Taehyung, and he doesn't hesitate to express his grief in a short note. This loss had a huge impact on Taehyung. His colleagues in the 2nd Division reported that he became more silent and more often appeared pensive. In moments of reflection like this, Taehyung reportedly often shares stories with Jungkook through letters and phone calls, discussing BTS's loss, uncertainty, and future after their conscription period ends. Despite being in different divisions, Jungkook and Taehyung still communicate regularly. In their last conversation, which was later leaked to the public through a trusted source, Jungkook tried to comfort Taehyung by saying, "Tanny didn't really leave, Hyung. He's always in your heart. You have to be strong, for yourself and for all of us." In return, Taehyung expresses his concern about the future of the group. What will happen to BTS after this, Kookie? I'm afraid the world will change too much when we come back. Can we do our best for the ARMY? This dialogue touched the hearts of many, highlighting the pressure these two members feel, not only as individuals, but also as part of BTS responsible for the expectations of millions of fans. However, ARMY believes that Jungkook has the mental and emotional resilience to cope with this situation. He's been through so many things in his life. If anyone can survive, it's Jungkook. One fan wrote on social media, as these two members face their own personal challenges, one question remains to haunt the minds of many. Will BTS remain intact after all this? Taehyung and Jungkook often discuss their vision for BTS in their private conversations. Both agree that despite these tough challenges, BTS should remain a place where they can all come back, a place that brings happiness, not pressure. However, with rumors of Jungkook's move, Yeontan's loss, and uncertainty looming, is their commitment strong enough to keep the friendship and the group alive? Until now, the ARMY and the media are still waiting for an official statement from HYB or the military regarding Jungkook and Taehyung's situation. However, one thing is certain. This conscription trip became one of the most emotional and challenging moments for both, which could shape the future of BTS, both as a group and as individuals. Will BTS be able to pass this test and come back with renewed strength? Or will this be the beginning of a different chapter for each member? Meanwhile, fans continue to provide relentless support, showing that no matter what happens, their love for BTS will remain eternal. Not a few soldiers tried to send letters and gifts through official military channels to encourage both. Some fans even put together collective campaigns, such as raising funds to support animal-related organizations on Yeontan's behalf, as a tribute to Taehyung and his beloved dog. This kindness shows how deep the relationship between BTS and its fans is. A fan wrote, "We know how important Taehyung is to Taehyung. His loss must have been painful, but we wanted Taehyung to know that he was never alone. We're here for him, always." A reliable source from the military also revealed that despite strict rules limiting interaction between divisions, Jungkook and Taehyung managed to communicate with each other regularly. Letters became their main medium to share thoughts and feelings with each other, a tradition that reminded them of the early days of BTS's debut. In one of his letters, Taehyung wrote to Jungkook about his longing for the days when they trained together, long before the world knew the name BTS. "Cookie, sometimes I feel like going back to the times when we were just kids dreaming big in a small studio. It was a simple time, but full of happiness." Jungkook, in his reply letter, tries to raise Taehyung's spirits. "Hyung, we may not be able to go back in time, but we can create new moments that are just as meaningful. Don't worry about the future of BTS. We always find our way together, don't we?" This close relationship is a testament to how deep their friendship is, a bond that is unshakable by distance or challenge. For Taehyung, the loss of Yeontan was a very heavy emotional blow. The little dog is not only a pet, but also a faithful friend who is always by his side, especially when he goes through difficult times in his career. Taehyung's colleagues in Division 2 say that he tries to hide his grief in public, but it is not uncommon to be seen crying silently at night. One of the soldiers mentions that Taehyung spends his free time writing in a journal, a way to express his deepest feelings. "I feel like I'm losing a part of myself," Taehyung said in one of his interviews before serving in the military. This statement becomes even more meaningful now, as the loss of Yeontan became a symbol of the various challenges he faced in the draft. Meanwhile, rumors of Jungkook's move continue to be a hot topic of discussion. Fans tried to find clues through various sources, including the official military schedule, but the information obtained was still very minimal. Some media outlets reported that the move may be related to a new role that requires Jungkook's special skills, such as his ability to communicate in English and his influence as an international public figure. However, there is also speculation that this decision may stem from internal dynamics in the 5th division. Not a few soldiers were worried that this move would make Jungkook's mental burden heavier. "She's been through so much, and now has to deal with this uncertainty alone," one fan wrote. However, as usual, Jungkook showed no signs of giving up. In a letter allegedly written to fans, he wrote, "I know you're worried, but I want you to believe that I'm okay. I'll do my best, no matter what." As Jungkook and Taehyung take on each other's challenges, the big question remains hanging in the air. What will happen to BTS after all this? Some music industry observers believe that this period of conscription could be an opportunity for BTS to reflect on their vision for the future. However, there are also those who feel that this temporary separation can be the beginning of the end, especially if personal and professional challenges continue to accumulate. However, one thing that remains BTS' main strength is their deep relationship with each other. Jungkook and Taehyung, though separated by distance and division, prove that their friendship is stronger than anything that tries to separate them. Jungkook and Taehyung's enlistment journey has not only been a test for them individually, but also for BTS as a group that has revolutionized the world of music. Losses, rumors, and challenges are part of this narrative, but they also serve as a reminder of the power of love, friendship, and commitment to shared dreams.